Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Listen, that's a great response because we don't have any hurricanes coming today, no tropical storms, everything's moving off to the coast. So we ended up having great weather this morning. So first and foremost, thank you everybody for coming. We really appreciate you being here. This has been years and years in the making. And today's the day. So we're going to open this facility and we're going to get playing. So again, thank you all for coming this morning. Are you guys ready to play? All right. So first, before we can open, let me just quickly tell you a little bit about this project. This project started with this land here, and Vanessa's going to talk a little bit more about how we got this land. Vanessa Winter, our Pro Board Vice President. But this land, for those of you that have been around Celebration for a while, know that this was just woods, a lot of muck, and some wetlands back here. So we were able to take what we had here and turn it into this beautiful facility that will be available for this community for years to come for all kinds of play. So I think that deserves a big round of applause in itself. So to give you a quick overview of what this project is, we had to build the road to get back here. We had to build a parking lot. Then we built this beautiful 2 community standards building here that has a concession stand in there. It has restrooms, it has storage, and it has meeting rooms. We also built this nice long path that goes all the way to the end that works as a trail and as a sidewalk. And then we have 3 fields. We have 2 natural turf fields and we have 1 synthetic turf field. So 3 fields all together. And what we never had before for our rectangular sports here in town, we have lights on these fields so we can play until 10 o'clock at night, which is great. And so these lights are Musco LED state-of-the-art lights. We can turn them on and off with our phones, and there's 0 spillover. So if you've been out here at night, you'll notice that on the field it's almost like being out in the middle of the day, and then just off the field it's pitch black nighttime. So they're great lights and I think you're going to love them. We also have a pavilion at the end of the field, so we have a little bit of shelter down there. So we need to say thank you to a few people that were able to work together to allow this to happen. So as I call out these different roles and positions, if you could just kind of raise your hand and kind of step forward a little bit towards me. So I know we have a few of our current board members, our Pro board members, if you could come up here, please. And you can save your round of applause to the end so that they can all get a big round of applause together. Any past board members here that served on the board as we've been talking about these projects? Lee's got the camera so he can't come up. Any of our rec committee members, past or present, or if you served on the recreation task force that we had a few years ago, please come forward. We have some representatives from Arco, who is our general contractor. We have Philip, Rick, and Sonny. If you guys could please come forward. They actually are the ones that built this thing. We have Hanson Walter and Associates. I think Mark, he might have had a soccer game somewhere else that he'd take his children to this morning. Matt from Bumpus and Associates, and Danny. Dan, I know Danny couldn't be here today, but Bumpus and Associates were a big part of this. We have Jacob from New Leaf, who completely transformed these fields to make them look as beautiful as they look today. We have Maria and Russ from the CDD that took part in all the meetings that we had at the CDD building. And then I really want to bring Nikki and Amira up here. They have been running around like crazy yesterday and today, sweating, just putting together field lines and everything that it takes to get this complex up. And then I have a whole group of support from Town Hall, from the maintenance guys to the lifestyle team, to just everybody pitching in to help to get this together for today. So if there's any other staff, Todd and Tim, Nikki, I know Nikki's right up here, Corinne, anybody else, come on up here real quick. So these are all the folks that it took. So when you build a project like this, it takes a village really to get this together. And these are the folks that did it. So please give them as loud of a round of applause as you can. Just so you know what's going to happen today, here's a little bit of our itinerary. We have the ceremony that we're doing now. We're going to do the ribbon cutting. And then on field 1, we have our adult sports. We have croquet and lawn sports that are going to be out here. So raise your hand, lawn sport folks that are here. So they're going to be showing you a little bit about a tutorial on court sports, lawn sports, croquet, some pickup, and then they actually play competitively. So I know when I was a kid, croquet was you just whacked the ball and ran around, you probably hit your friends with it. But these guys are really good. There's a whole technique to it. And actually Dave, who's one of the croquet people here, he hit, when I was out walking with him looking at different facilities, he hit about a 30-yard shot in a wicket that's about this big. So it's really impressive. So you guys should check that out. We have on field 1 also a mini obstacle course for kids, and that's Lindsay with X Factor Dance is doing that. Is Lindsay here? Oh, there's Lindsay over here. So thank you very much, Lindsay, for that. And then we have an adult obstacle course with RC Fit, and that's Ryan and Dominique. Where are they? Here they are. Now that's my fit family. I work out with these guys 2 or 3 times a week, so these guys are awesome. We have on field 2 at 9:30, our very own hometown Celebration Youth Soccer is going to be taking on a team from another area. So if you want to come watch a soccer game, these guys are really good, and it's your team here. So let's come out and support them. So on field 2, we got a soccer game starting at 9:30. And then on field 3, we have Celebration Soccer Stars. This is an adult group, and they're going to be doing a pickup game. And if you want to come out and watch, or if you want to play, you're more than welcome. I need to give these guys a really special thanks. They came out and helped us put together all these goals that you see out here. So thank you guys very much for all that work. So if none of that stuff interests you, we have a bounce house out here that you kids can go on. And then we also have yoga. We're going to have a 9 o'clock, a 9:30, and a 10 yoga session. So where's our yoga instructor? Okay, we got yoga over here. It's going to be right here on field 1. So we want you to enjoy that also. You can do some namaste and get centered, get your chakras aligned and all that stuff. So we also have, where's Omira? Omira here? Come up here real quick. You got to come front and center. So Omira is going to be running this complex, and she is going to have a table set up right over here in the breezeway. If you want to know anything about rentals, what's available, how you can use the facility, she's the person you're going to want to talk to. So she'll be here in the breezeway setup. So thank you very much, Myra. We're going to have a lot of things going on here. So with that said, that's our itinerary. I hope you guys have a great, fun day. I'm going to ask Vanessa, our Crow Board Vice President, to say a few words, and then the Crow Board's going to cut this ribbon, and we're going to have you guys run out there and have a great time. So Vanessa, come on, please.
I promise to be brief. So first, in 2010 was our first big master plan. In 2010, we had no place to expand other than our community parks. In 2014, TCC was generous enough to donate all of this property to us. Therefore, our master plan just got expanded, and we were able to use for the next 10 years. This was going to be our next generation. What do we want to do with our kids? How do we want to make sure that all the generations in Celebration are represented? Now we have adult soccer on our fields, which is awesome. We have field sports for all different generations that are going to be able to play right here. And we did this in 4 years instead of the 10-year plan. So we still have another 6 years to grow this whole area and to still be within our goals. This did not happen with one board. This has happened through a series of CROA boards since 2014. So I commend everyone for continuing and advancing our progress to be able to have this absolutely stunning facility. So thank you all for supporting today, and let's have some fun. Everybody up here. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right, guys, please go enjoy the new complex.